Sharon Gee joins us now to share her journey to the big screen. Hi, Sharon. Welcome to Houston Life.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me.
We're so great. I know you said you grew up in not far from our studio here at KPRC, and you grew up watching the channel as well. But my
Absolutely.
word, your story is really incredible for anyone to listen to. Basically, the message of follow your dreams. You worked in New York in the corporate America for 20 years.
Absolutely. I was living and working in New York City. I was at the top of my game, definitely in the rat race, climbing the corporate ladder. But there was a part of me inwardly that was just burnt out, unhappy, and there was an emptiness. And I was at a point in my life where I call it the fork in the road, where I decided to take that leap of faith. It was all or nothing. And here I am, pursuing my dream of acting and living it.
Well, and doing it so well. I understand that while you were working in corporate America, working in New York, that you would actually find time to squeeze in secretly auditions for theater roles. So
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that, and how do you translate from, going from auditioning for roles in theater to appearing on the big screen?
Sure. When I was in New York City, I would secretly audition for roles in theater because, Broadway was there. And, at night times, during the weekends, and sometimes even during lunch, I would go and audition to keep honing my craft. And the thing about theater is that it's really big. And for film and television, it is about honing, bringing that into the camera. So a lot of what I did learn in corporate America helped actually translate a lot of my experience and into acting. So corporate America actually helped me a lot to build up the characters that I play in a lot of the films and televisions that you see me in.
And the list is really incredible, Sharon. I mean, from The Blacklist, Law and Order, SUV, Madam Secretary, and I mean, the list is on and on, but you worked alongside Dennis Quaid, Ben Stiller, Nicolas Cage. I mean, when we look back at this and see your career of where it's gone, and then you hear about this little film, I don't know, Bill and Ted Face the Music. Girl, how did this happen? Because I'm cracking up. I'm actually very excited for this film. I love the first one. It's really funny.
Thank you. Bill and Ted Face the Music, I would tell you all, and I would be frank, I auditioned not realizing that I was auditioning for this project. And it was a very mysterious audition, very unique and different from all other auditions that I was used to. It was highly competitive, and they took their time to find the right actor for each role.
Well, and clearly you have what it takes. I mean, that's very common too in Hollywood, right? If you have big celebrities attached to a project, they want to keep things under wraps. So is there anything you can tell us, Sharon, about where you will be appearing next? Because I know this summer we can see you on the big screen, but during COVID, Hollywood's been kind of shut down. Production has come to a screeching halt. So what do you have in the works?
Well, definitely, our industry was greatly affected, but we are slowly but surely coming back, the productions. And right now, I'm beginning to audition for roles throughout the Southeast, LA, and New York is slowly picking up too.
Oh, that's such good news. I mean, I know that's so great. We need to, get everyone back to working for sure. Can we talk a little bit about H-Town and how you grew up here? Because you went, besides studied business at UT Austin, you also went to DeBakey High School.
I did. I grew up in Southwest Houston, and I graduated from DeBakey High School for Health Professions. And a lot of people have said, well, how did you transition from going to this magnet school into acting? And I knew after I graduated from DeBakey that being a doctor was not necessarily the course that I wanted to go to. So I went to UT, I studied a business, and it was at school. It was during my sophomore year. I needed to desperately bring up my GPA. And I took the easiest elective possible, which was Drama 101. My goal was just to bring up my GPA. And lo and behold, I flew through flying colors in that class, but I enjoyed drama so much in theater. And the acting bug bit me in college. I kept it in the back of my mind when I went up to New York to continue honing my craft.
I just wonder, Sharon, like what would 20-year-old college student Sharon make of fast forward decades later when you've had this career change and here you are on the big screen? You also have such a great story. You come from an immigrant family. I would love to know more about them and how did they react, A, when you told them you were leaving your very stable job
right?
to go into a very unstable career field, and B, what is their response now that they have seen you with this great success under your belt?
Well, coming from an immigrant family, my parents, my dad actually had one of the very first Chinese restaurants here in Houston, Texas, called Four Seas. It was right here in Southwest Houston.
You're kidding.
And when I told them, that I was going to pursue, a career in acting, I don't think they took it very well because they wanted that stability like any parent would. But I made sure to tell them that, this is the dream that I wanted to pursue and that I always, I had the backup of a business degree from UT and I knew that I could always fall back on it. But, after, pursuing the acting and, showing them, what I am doing, they're slowly but surely getting used to it. I think they're still very surprised. They're hoping, that it would be like corporate America, the stability, but they know that this is something that I want to do. And so it is something that I think it takes getting used to for immigrant families.
Sure.
But yeah, they see me occasionally on the big screen and they go, oh, wow.
Oh, it's real. She made it, right? I mean, it's that validation. I think it's fantastic. We have about a minute left, Sharon. Where can people see the movie right now? And you've got to tell us, what was it like to work with Keanu Reeves?
Oh, sure. We are on demand and in theaters right now. If you go to BillAndTed3.com, you'll see all of our on-demand sites and channels available, along with the theaters that are showing in your area. And working with Keanu Reeves, let me tell you, in the vein of Bill and Ted, it was most excellent. He is a consummate professional. Keanu reminds me of an old school gentleman. He's very chivalrous while we were on set, very polite, kind, and it was a joy and a delight to work with him.
Well, Sharon Gee, it has been a joy and delight to spend some time with you today. And, Courtney and I, we're not afraid of costumes and a little impromptu scene work. So once COVID is behind us, Sharon, please, please, please come visit us and we'll do a little something here in studio.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate it.
It's been our pleasure. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Remember that Bill and Ted Face the Music is playing now on demand and in theaters. For more information, you can visit our website. Make it real easy.
All right. We will be right back.